Excelente.
Meet Mrs. Smith.
With her latest movie a box office smash, the real-life Mrs. Smith came to Washington. But unlike the character she plays on screen, Angelina Jolie used her passion, not her punches, to win over this audience.
The people we speak about today are no different from us. In fact, they are us, and often they are the best of us.
The people Jolie is talking about are an estimated 17 million refugees around the world. Last year, the U.S. resettled 52,000 of them and contributed over $250 million to the UN's work with refugees. A good start, said Jolie, but still not enough.
As much as America gives the most, can say they give the most money, when it's the percentage of what we have that we give, we actually give the least.
For the last 4 years, the Oscar-winning Jolie has left Hollywood's red carpet far behind and, in between filming movies, traveled to refugee camps around the world as a goodwill ambassador for the United Nations Refugee Agency. As art sometimes imitates life, for Jolie it was her role as an international aid worker in the movie Beyond Borders which inspired her to get involved. In an interview with CNN, Jolie remembered the first time she saw a child die in a refugee camp.
And it was my first trip, my first moment, and my thought was, being somebody from the States and had a bit of money, I thought, well, we'll just airlift him and take him to the hospital. I can solve this in a second. And then you suddenly, it was that moment where you look around and you realize that there are, hundreds of thousands of people in the exact same situation, and that a lot of these kids were going to die. And then I went home and I thought, I should have at least taken one. And I'll always kick myself for not trying with just that one.
A few years ago, Jolie did adopt a Cambodian child, Maddox, and says she hopes to adopt again soon, perhaps from Africa. Andrea Koppel, CNN, Washington.